Title: The Meowpocalypse Chronicles, a tale of undead whiskers and feline heroes. In a world not too different from our own, a peculiar event unfolded that would change the course of history. It all began in a small town, where a mysterious combination of cosmic radiation and a curious concoction accidentally created by a clumsy scientist led to an unforeseen consequence: cat zombies. These weren't your typical cuddly felines, these were undead, meowing creatures with a hunger for mischief and, strangely enough, tuna. As the sun set on that fateful day, the once sleepy town became a stage for an eerie transformation. Cats that had once napped lazily on windowsills now roamed the streets with an insatiable appetite. Their glowing, undead eyes and disheveled fur marked them as members of the zombie feline horde. At first, the townspeople were perplexed by the sight of their once beloved pets behaving so oddly. But as night fell, it became clear that these weren't your average neighborhood cats. The meowing grew louder, the mischief more mischievous, and the demand for tuna reached unprecedented levels. The cat zombies, driven by an inexplicable desire for both chaos and seafood, started to multiply. The infection spread from town to town, and soon the world found itself in the midst of a peculiar apocalypse, the feline undead uprising. Governments and scientists scrambled to find a solution, but it seemed the cat zombies were one step ahead. They outsmarted every attempt at containment, using their feline agility and a knack for knocking things off shelves to create chaos. The world became a bizarre battleground, where humans faced the relentless onslaught of zombie cats armed with fishy breath and razor-sharp claws. In the midst of the chaos, a group of unlikely heroes emerged: cat enthusiasts, veterinarians, and a few brave souls armed with laser pointers and feather wands. They banded together to find a cure for the peculiar feline virus that had turned the world's cats into mischievous, tuna-craving zombies. Through daring adventures and encounters with particularly cunning cat zombie overlords, the group discovered a cure that involved a combination of catnip, belly rubs, and an ancient ritual known as the ultimate laser show. Slowly but surely, the cat zombies reverted to their docile, non-undead states, leaving a world forever changed by the unexpected meowpocalypse. And so, as the sun rose on a catnip-scented morning, the world sighed in relief. The cat enthusiasts, veterinarians, and brave souls returned to a world where cats were once again adorable and non-zombified. The tale of the cat zombie apocalypse became a quirky chapter in the history of the world, a reminder that even in the strangest of circumstances, a group of unlikely heroes and a touch of feline magic can save the day. Bamboo Diplomacy, the Cosmic Chronicles of Space Invader Pandas. In the far reaches of the cosmos, a peculiar event unfolded that would challenge the very fabric of the universe. It all began with a race of space invader pandas, whimsical beings with a penchant for bamboo and a mischievous desire to conquer the stars. These intergalactic pandas hailed from a distant planet known as Pandoria, where bamboo groves stretched as far as the eye could see. Fueled by an insatiable curiosity and a quest for cosmic domination, the pandas constructed bamboo-fueled spaceships and set their sights on the vast unknown. As their fleet of bamboo-powered spacecraft soared through the cosmic expanse, the Space Invader pandas encountered various alien civilizations. Their approach was not one of hostility, but rather a unique form of infiltration, bamboo diplomacy. Armed with bundles of bamboo shoots, the pandas indid themselves to the denizens of different planets, creating alliances through the universal language of bamboo appreciation. However, not all species welcomed the bamboo-bearing invaders. Some saw them as a threat to the delicate balance of the cosmos. One such civilization was the Galactic Alliance, a coalition of diverse beings determined to protect their corner of the universe from any form of invasion. The stage was set for an intergalactic showdown between the Space Invader pandas and the Galactic Alliance. Bamboo versus advanced technology, whimsy against strategic prowess. The clash promised to be both peculiar and epic. As the bamboo-fueled spaceships descended upon the Galactic Alliance's stronghold, the Space Invader pandas unleashed a barrage of bamboo diplomacy. The Galactic Alliance, initially perplexed by the pandas' peaceful approach, soon found themselves charmed by the bamboo offerings. In a surprising turn of events, the Galactic Alliance and the Space Invader pandas forged a unique cosmic accord. The pandas, rather than conquering, became ambassadors of bamboo unity, fostering interstellar cooperation and bamboo-sharing agreements across the galaxies. And so, in the vast tapestry of the universe, the Space Invader pandas went from potential conquerors to ambassadors of bamboo diplomacy, bringing a touch of whimsy and bamboo-infused harmony to the stars. Their quest for cosmic domination transformed into a tale of unexpected alliances, proving that even in the farthest reaches of the cosmos, a shared love for bamboo could bridge the gaps between species and create a universe bound by the shoots of peace. Stellarians, quest for the cosmic high. In the far reaches of the cosmic expanse, where stars twirled and galaxies danced, there existed a group of laid-back beings known as the Stellarians. These magical space stoner dudes, with their flowing tie-dye robes and twinkling eyes, had a simple yet profound quest, to experience the ultimate cosmic high by indulging in the most extraordinary weed the universe had to offer. Guided by the whimsical whispers of the space winds, the Stellarians embarked on a journey across the celestial plains. Their spaceship, the kaleidoscopic vessel fueled by good vibes and laughter, sailed through nebulas and asteroid fields in search of the legendary galactic green, a strain of weed said to possess the power to elevate consciousness to cosmic proportions. Their quest led them to enchanted planets where the very air was infused with the aroma of celestial herbs. On each world, the Stellarians encountered unique strains, from the shimmering starlight sativa to the dreamy nebula nectar, each promising a journey into the cosmic realms of relaxation. As they traversed the universe, the Stellarians were not alone in their quest. They encountered interstellar beings with a shared passion for the magical herb, forming a cosmic caravan of cosmic chill. Together, they celebrated the unity that a shared smoke could bring, transcending language and planetary origins. However, their journey wasn't without challenges. The mischievous space cops, intergalactic enforcers of order, sought to thwart the Stellarians' quest for the ultimate high. In a series of comical cat-and-mouse chases through asteroid belts and cosmic clouds, the Stellarians outwitted the space cops with their magical prowess and undeniable charm. Finally, after a journey filled with laughter, camaraderie, and countless celestial bomb hits, the Stellarians reached the fabled Green Nebula, where the galactic green awaited. As they inhaled the otherworldly smoke, a wave of euphoria engulfed them, and they found themselves floating in a sea of cosmic colors and bliss. The Stellarians, with their mission accomplished, returned to their home among the stars. Their journey had not only secured their status as legendary space stoner dudes, but also spread a message of harmony, acceptance, and shared joy throughout the cosmos. And so, in the tapestry of the cosmic universe, the tale of the Stellarians became a colorful chapter, a reminder that even in the vastness of space, a shared toke could create connections that transcended planetary boundaries and brought about a universal state of cosmic chill. Stardust Chronicles, the Cosmic Symphony of Magic Bombs. In the mystical realm where the fabric of reality intertwined with the ethereal, a peculiar and enchanting event unfolded, the discovery of magic bombs that promised a high so extraordinary that one could touch the stars. Legends spoke of these mystical artifacts crafted by ancient herbal alchemists, their bowls carved from stardust-infused crystals and stems entwined with vines from the celestial garden. The tale began when a curious adventurer named Astrid stumbled upon a hidden sanctuary known as the Alcove of Cosmic Clouds. Within its sacred confines, she encountered the wise and whimsical herbalist Eldrin, guardian of the legendary magic bombs. Eldrin, with his long beard flowing like wisps of smoke, revealed the secrets of these otherworldly devices. Each magic bomb, Eldrin explained, possessed the ability to connect the user to the cosmic energies of the universe. These enchanted devices were not merely smoking instruments but conduits for a transcendent experience. Intrigued, Astrid chose a bomb named Nebula Whisperer, its bowl adorned with swirling galaxies and the stem resembling the branches of an ancient cosmic tree. Astrid embarked on a journey through the Alcove of Cosmic Clouds, lighting the Nebula Whisperer with a special blend of enchanted herbs. As she inhaled, a wave of celestial energy coursed through her, and the world around her transformed. The stars twinkled more vibrantly, and the moonbeams whispered cosmic secrets. With each exhale, Astrid felt herself soaring through the astral planes. She navigated nebulous clouds, danced among constellations, and conversed with celestial beings. The magic bomb had unlocked a realm where the boundaries between the material and the metaphysical blurred, and Astrid's consciousness expanded beyond the limits of her mortal form. As the effects of the Nebula Whisperer wove their cosmic tapestry, Astrid discovered that she could indeed touch the stars. She reached out, fingertips brushing against the cosmic energies that painted the night sky. The stars responded to her touch, sending ripples of ethereal light across the vastness of space. When Astrid returned from her celestial journey, she found herself back in the alcove of cosmic clouds, the Nebula Whisperer cradled in her hands. She was forever changed, her spirit infused with the magic of the bong and the wisdom of the cosmos. Astrid became a storyteller, sharing the tale of the magic bongs with those seeking a cosmic connection. And so, the legend of the magic bongs spread across realms, enticing adventurers and seekers alike to embark on a journey of enlightenment. The alcove of cosmic clouds remained a sanctuary for those in search of a touch of the stars, where the enchanting smoke of magic bongs continued to weave tales of cosmic highs that transcended the boundaries of earthly existence. Crimson Yuletide, a vampiric Christmas tale. In the darkest corners of the North Pole, where shadows clung to the icy walls and the moon cast an eerie glow, there existed a secret that the world was blissfully unaware of: a vampire Santa Claus. While the world celebrated the joyous season, Vampire Santa, also known as Vlad Crispatooth, navigated the frozen expanse in search of a different kind of holiday spirit. Vlad, once a jolly old soul who loved spreading cheer, had been turned into a vampire centuries ago. The curse granted him immortality, but it also came with a catch: he could only feel the warmth of the holiday spirit by indulging in the crimson essence of human kindness. So, while children around the world anticipated presents and candy canes, Vlad craved a different type of sweetness. Operating in the shadows, Vlad embraced his vampiric nature and devised a unique way to receive his yearly offerings. On Christmas Eve, he didn't slide down chimneys, but glided in through moonlit windows, leaving behind not presents, but enchanted vials that collected the essence of holiday goodwill. As unsuspecting families slept, Vlad sipped from these vials, absorbing the joy, love, and generosity that permeated the air during the holiday season. The more genuine the holiday spirit, the sweeter the essence, and Vlad reveled in the bittersweet satisfaction of his vampiric cravings. However, Vlad's nocturnal escapades didn't go unnoticed. A group of curious elves, led by the intrepid Peppermint Sparkletoes, had heard whispers of a mysterious figure draining the holiday spirit from households. Determined to uncover the truth, they embarked on a mission to catch the elusive vampire Santa. The night before Christmas, as Vlad approached a quaint cottage nestled in a snowy glade, the elves sprung into action. Armed with candy cane grappling hooks and tinsel lassos, they ambushed Vlad, revealing themselves in a twinkle of festive lights. At first surprised, Vlad soon found himself enchanted by the tenacity of the festive elves. Instead of resisting, he decided to play along, engaging in a whimsical battle of holiday wits. The elves challenged him to games of tree decorating and snowman building, hoping to distract him from his vampiric desires. As the night unfolded, Vlad discovered that the true magic of the season wasn't in the essence he craved, but in the warmth of camaraderie, laughter, and shared joy. The elves, once adversaries, became unexpected friends, and Vlad found himself partaking in the festivities with genuine merriment. In the end, the enchanted vials remained untouched, and Vlad bid farewell to the elves, promising to embrace the holiday spirit in a new way. As the sun began to rise, Vlad, with a newfound appreciation for the season, soared into the frosty sky, leaving behind a trail of twinkling stars. And so, in the darkest corners of the North Pole, a vampire Santa discovered that the real magic of Christmas wasn't in the taste of crimson essence but in the joy of shared moments and the warmth of unexpected friendships. The legend of Vlad Crispatooth, the reformed vampire Santa, became a whimsical tale passed down through the snowy landscapes, reminding everyone that even the darkest of hearts could find light in the holiday spirit. The Scales of Revelation, Rise of the Reptilian Resistance. In the hidden depths of the earth, a subterranean civilization of reptilian beings known as the Sorithra quietly observed the surface-dwelling humans for eons. These intelligent reptilian humanoids, with their scaly skin and piercing eyes, possessed advanced technology and a society shrouded in mystery. Over time, the Sorithra grew discontent with the surface world, believing it to be mismanaged and plagued by the impulsive nature of its human inhabitants. As the Sorithra expanded their subterranean domains, they hatched a daring plan to assume control over the surface and guide humanity towards what they perceived as a more enlightened future. Using their mastery of genetics, the Sorithra devised a method to infiltrate the surface population discreetly. They created a hybrid race, blending their reptilian traits with those of humans, giving rise to the reptilians. The reptilians seamlessly integrated into human society, hiding their true nature beneath a veneer of charm and charisma. Their influence spread across the world as they infiltrated governments, financial institutions, and influential organizations. Unbeknownst to humanity, the reptilians manipulated global affairs, steering the course of history in alignment with their own agenda. Gradually, the Storytellers' vision for a world governed by reason and order began to take shape. The reptilians, acting as puppet masters from the shadows, implemented policies that favored efficiency and technological progress. While some humans resisted, the majority found themselves unknowingly under the sway of the reptilian overlords. As the Storyteller leveled in their perceived success, they faced unexpected challenges. A group of human rebels, aware of the reptilian infiltration, discovered ancient texts that hinted at the existence of their subterranean overlords. Armed with this knowledge, the rebels sought to expose the truth and free humanity from the influence of the reptilians. A clandestine war unfolded between the rebel forces and the reptilians, fought in the shadows and hidden corners of the world. The rebels, armed with knowledge and determination, devised strategies to unveil the reptilian agenda to the unsuspecting masses. The reptilians, in turn, used their cunning and advanced technology to maintain control. The final confrontation took place in the heart of the Storytellers' underground domain. The rebels, having uncovered the secrets of the reptilian civilization, confronted the Storyteller in a desperate bid to free humanity from their influence. The ensuing battle tested the resilience of both species, and the fate of the world hung in the balance. In a surprising turn of events, some reptilians, disillusioned by the Storytellers' manipulation, joined forces with the rebels. Together, they exposed the truth to the world, revealing the reptilian influence that had shaped human history for centuries. The Storyteller, faced with the rebellion of their own creations, retreated into the shadows, their vision of a controlled world shattered. The surface world, now aware of the reptilian infiltration, faced the challenge of rebuilding trust and cooperation among humans and the remaining reptilians who chose to coexist peacefully. The tale of the reptilian uprising became a cautionary legend, a reminder that even in the face of hidden influences, the resilience of the human spirit and the pursuit of truth could overcome the most intricate conspiracies. Glowing scales and crystal cowls, a reptilian Christmas tale. In the subterranean realm of the Sorithra, where scaly beings known as the Laptillians dwelled, a peculiar event unfolded during the holiday season, a Laptillian Christmas. While the surface world adorned itself with snow and festive lights, the underground caverns of the Sorithra echoed with a different kind of celebration. The Laptillians, with their distinctive scales and glowing eyes, decided to embrace the spirit of Christmas in their own unique way. Beneath the stalactites and stalagmites, they adorned their caverns with shimmering crystals and bioluminescent ornaments. The air resonated with the hum of Laptillian carols, echoing through the underground passages. Instead of a traditional Christmas tree, the Laptillians fashioned a majestic crystal formation at the heart of their celebration, symbolizing unity and renewal. Each member of the community contributed a glowing crystal to the structure, creating a mesmerizing display that pulsed with the collective energy of the Sorithra. Gift-giving took on a different meaning in the Laptillian Christmas tradition. The Laptillians exchanged crystals, each one carefully selected to represent a wish or affirmation for the recipient. These radiant gifts were believed to carry positive energy and bring prosperity to the recipient in the coming year. The centerpiece of the Laptillian Christmas feast was the luminescent feastworm, a bioluminescent creature native to the underground world. The Laptillians, skilled hunters and gatherers, prepared the feastworm in various delectable ways, incorporating it into their festive dishes. The feastworm became a symbol of abundance and the interconnectedness of the Sorithra community. During the Laptillian Christmas celebration, the underground city echoed with joyous gatherings, as families and friends came together to share stories, sing carols, and exchange gifts. The spirit of togetherness filled the caverns, creating a warmth that transcended the cold, rocky environment. As the Laptillian Christmas festivities reached their peak, the Laptillians engaged in a ceremonial dance, their scales shimmering in the glow of the crystals. The dance symbolized the cycles of renewal and the interconnectedness of the Laptillian community. In a surprising turn of events, the celebration caught the attention of a group of surface-dwelling humans who had stumbled upon the entrance to the subterranean realm. Initially wary, the humans soon realized the genuine warmth and hospitality of the Laptillians. The two communities, despite their differences, shared in the joy of the Laptillian Christmas celebration. The tale of the Laptillian Christmas became a unique legend, a story of unexpected friendships and the universal desire for connection and celebration. In the subterranean world of the Sorithra, where crystals gleamed and feastworms glowed, the Laptillian Christmas echoed as a reminder that the holiday spirit could thrive even in the most unconventional of places. Galactic Tentacles of Joy, the Space Octopus Christmas Odyssey. In the cosmic depths of the galaxy, where star clusters twirled and nebulas shimmered, a celestial event unfolded, the Space Octopus Christmas. In a distant galaxy, an extraordinary octopus named Octavius, with tentacles adorned in festive hues, took on the role of Santa Claus for the extraterrestrial beings scattered across planetary systems. Octavius, with his otherworldly sleigh crafted from intergalactic debris and propelled by the power of cosmic currents, embarked on a journey to spread joy to the inhabitants of far-flung worlds. Instead of reindeer, he had cosmic jellyfish, guiding his sleigh, trailing sparkling bioluminescent trails through the cosmos. Equipped with gifts that ranged from ethereal stardust to crystalline trinkets, Octavius descended upon planets with atmospheres of alien gases and landscapes that defied earthly imagination. From the methane lakes of Titan to the floating islands of a gas giant, Octavius brought the spirit of Christmas to every corner of the galaxy. On each planet, Octavius adapted his gifts to suit the unique characteristics of the inhabitants. For silicon-based life forms, he bestowed gifts woven from strands of solar flares. For beings dwelling in the vacuum of space, he gifted shimmering cosmic cloaks to keep them warm in the void. The joyous sound of celestial carols echoed through the cosmic expanse as Octavius and his cosmic jellyfish choir sang songs that transcended language and resonated with the universal spirit of celebration. The inhabitants of each planet, regardless of their form or composition, joined in the harmonious chorus, creating a symphony of intergalactic joy. One particular planet, inhabited by sentient gas clouds, received a special surprise from Octavius. Using his ink, which sparkled with the colors of the auroras, Octavius painted ethereal constellations across the planet's gaseous atmosphere, turning the night sky into a breathtaking masterpiece. As Octavius completed his cosmic journey, he gazed upon the galaxy from the edge of a spiral arm, marveling at the interconnectedness of all celestial beings. The space octopus Christmas had not only brought joy to the inhabitants of distant worlds, but also forged a cosmic bond that transcended the vastness of space. And so, as the cosmic jellyfish guided Octavius back to his celestial realm, the tale of the space octopus Christmas became a legend whispered among the stars, a story of a benevolent octopus who, for one magical night, donned the mantle of Santa Claus to unite the galaxy in the spirit of interstellar joy and goodwill. Holidays Harmony, The Christmas Magic Box and Santa Stoner Chronicles. In a cozy town nestled between snow-covered hills, a peculiar event unfolded during the holiday season, the arrival of Christmas magic bombs with Santa as the jolly stoner distributor. This whimsical tale began when a group of friends, known for their love of festivities and herbal delights, stumbled upon an ancient recipe for enchanted bombs that emitted festive magic. These Christmas magic bombs, crafted with care and adorned with twinkling lights and holiday motifs, had the power to spread joy and merriment wherever their magical smoke touched. As the friends tested the first prototype, they were delighted to find that each exhale of the enchanted bomb created a snowfall of sparkling magic that brought cheer to all around. Word spread quickly through the town about the magical bombs, and soon, the friends found themselves unintentionally becoming the town's Santa Stoners. On Christmas Eve, they decided to take the enchanted bombs on a sleigh ride, pulled not by reindeer but by cosmic clouds of aromatic smoke. Santa Stoner, the leader of the festive group, donned a red and green suit, blending the classic Santa attire with a touch of stoner charm. With a twinkle in his eye, he embarked on a journey across the town, visiting homes and leaving behind a trail of merry magic with each puff. As Santa Stoner and his friends glided through the night sky, the town below transformed into a winter wonderland of holiday cheer. The enchanted bongs spread a wave of laughter, goodwill, and a sense of shared celebration, turning the town into a festive haven for all. The residents awoke on Christmas morning to find their homes filled with the lingering scent of holiday joy. Presents appeared under trees, and the laughter of children echoed through the streets. The magic of the Christmas magic bombs had created a town-wide celebration that transcended the usual holiday festivities. In the days that followed, the friends reveled in the unintended but heartwarming impact of their magical creation. The Christmas magic bombs became a cherished part of the town's holiday traditions, with Santa Stoner making a whimsical appearance every Christmas Eve to spread the gift of merriment and shared joy. And so, in the cozy town surrounded by snow-covered hills, the tale of the Christmas magic bombs and Santa Stoner became a legend, reminding everyone that sometimes unexpected delights and a touch of festive magic can turn the holiday season into a truly enchanting experience. Yuletide Enchantment, the Christmas Magic Weed in the Grow Tent Chronicles. In a small town where snow-covered rooftops glistened under the moonlight, a mystical event unfolded during the holiday season, a Christmas magic weed that sprouted in an ordinary grow tent. This enchanted tale began with a passionate botanist named Holly Greenleaf, whose dream was to cultivate the most extraordinary and magical plant to bring joy to her community. Holly, known for her green thumb and love for both plants and festivities, carefully selected the finest cannabis seeds and planted them in a secret grow tent tucked away in her backyard. Little did she know that, under the influence of the holiday spirit, these plants would manifest extraordinary qualities. As the days passed, the Christmas magic weed grew in vibrant hues of red and green, with each leaf shimmering like holiday ornaments. Its fragrance carried notes of cinnamon and pine, filling the air with a scent that evoked memories of cozy winter nights by the fireplace. The magic within the plants, fueled by Holly's unwavering dedication and the joyous holiday atmosphere, bestowed unique powers upon the Christmas weed. When the first snowfall blanketed the town, Holly discovered that the magic weed could create snowflakes infused with a warm, uplifting energy that brought smiles to those who experienced their gentle touch. Word of Holly's magical creation spread throughout the town, and soon the Christmas weed became a symbol of festive enchantment. Holly decided to share the joy by opening her backyard to the community, inviting everyone to witness the magical display and partake in the unique experience of the Christmas magic weed. On Christmas Eve, under the twinkling stars and amidst the glow of holiday lights, the townspeople gathered in Holly's backyard. The Christmas weed, now adorned with tiny ornaments and tinsel, released a burst of magical energy that transformed the snowfall into a mesmerizing dance of radiant flakes. As the townspeople extended their hands to catch the enchanted snowflakes, they felt a warmth and joy that surpassed the chill of the winter night. Laughter and camaraderie filled the air, creating a sense of unity and shared celebration. Holly, Greenleaf, overwhelmed with gratitude and happiness, realized that her magical creation had not only brought joy to the town but had also fostered a sense of togetherness and holiday spirit. The Christmas wreath had become a living symbol of the magic that happens when community, nature, and the festive season come together. And so, in the small town where snow-covered rooftops glistened under the moonlight, the legend of the Christmas magic wreath in the grey tent lived on, a story of botanical enchantment and the power of holiday joy to bring people together in the most magical of ways. Merry Shroom Lights, Santa's Enchanted Mushroom Odyssey. In a mystical corner of the North Pole, where the snow sparkled like diamonds under the northern lights, the unique tale unfolded during the holiday season, a story of Santa's magic mushrooms. This whimsical narrative began when Santa Claus, known for his love of spreading joy and merriment, stumbled upon a grove of enchanted mushrooms hidden deep within the snowy wilderness. These were no ordinary mushrooms. They glowed with hues of red, green, and gold, emanating a festive aura that captured Santa's attention. Curious and intrigued, Santa decided to taste one of these magical fungi, unaware of the enchanting journey that awaited him. As the effects of the magic mushrooms took hold, Santa found himself in a realm of vibrant colors and swirling patterns. The snowy landscape transformed into a kaleidoscope of holiday hues, and the air was filled with the sweet melodies of festive jingles. In this enchanted state, Santa discovered that the magic mushrooms granted him the ability to spread even more joy and happiness. With a twinkle in his eye, he harnessed the magical energy and sprinkled it over his sack of presents, infusing each gift with an extra dose of holiday cheer. As Santa embarked on his annual Christmas Eve journey, the magic mushrooms continued to weave their enchantment. Every chimney he descended, every gift he placed under the tree, carried an extra touch of the magical realm he had visited. Houses lit up with an ethereal glow, and the dreams of children were filled with visions of sugar plum fairies and dancing candy canes. Unbeknownst to Santa, the magic mushrooms also had a ripple effect across the world. As the enchanted spores drifted through the air, they touched the hearts of people far and wide, inspiring acts of kindness, generosity, and festive merriment. In the days that followed, as the world basked in the afterglow of Santa's magical journey, people discovered a newfound appreciation for the holiday spirit. The magic mushrooms had left an indelible mark on the season, transforming it into a time of not just gift-giving but also of shared joy, love, and goodwill. And so, in the mystical corner of the North Pole, where the snow sparkled under the northern lights, the tale of Santa's magic mushrooms became a cherished part of holiday lore, a story of how a touch of enchantment can elevate the spirit of Christmas to new, magical heights. Jingle Belly, Santa's Cookie Conundrum. In the heart of the North Pole, where the snow-covered landscape glowed under the soft light of the aurora borealis, a peculiar event unfolded during the festive season, a story of Santa getting food. Sick from cookies. It all began on Christmas Eve, as Santa embarked on his annual journey to deliver joy and gifts to children around the world. As Santa visited homes far and wide, he was greeted with an abundance of cookies, lovingly baked by families eager to express their gratitude. However, in his enthusiasm and the spirit of the season, Santa couldn't resist sampling each batch of cookies left out for him. Unbeknownst to Santa, one mischievous elf had decided to play a prank on him. The elf, known for his culinary experiments, had created a batch of cookies infused with an array of unconventional and unexpected ingredients. From peppermint pickles to gingerbread with a hint of hot sauce, these cookies were a culinary adventure in themselves. Santa, unaware of the elf's mischievous creation, indulged in the unusual cookies at every stop. As the night progressed, a peculiar feeling settled in, and Santa began to experience a bellyache like never before. The unexpected combination of flavors had taken its toll on his stomach, and he found himself feeling rather jolly. Despite his discomfort, Santa persevered through the night, delivering gifts with a determined spirit. However, the effects of the unconventional cookies became increasingly apparent. Santa's laughter was replaced with the occasional groan, and his rosy cheeks lost some of their usual glow. By the time Christmas morning dawned, Santa, with a slightly greenish tint to his typically cherry-red cheeks, returned to the North Pole. Mrs. Claus, ever attentive, immediately noticed that something was amiss. Concerned, she ushered Santa to their cozy home and insisted he rest while she prepared a comforting bowl of North Pole chicken noodle soup. As Santa recovered from his cookie-induced ordeal, he couldn't help but laugh at the mischievous elf's prank. The tale of Santa getting food sick from the unexpected cookies became a light-hearted story in the North Pole, reminding everyone that even Santa, with his hearty appetite, could be caught off guard by a bit of holiday mischief. And so, in the heart of the North Pole, where the snow-covered landscape glowed under the aurora borealis, the misadventure of Santa's unusual cookie feast became a cherished anecdote, a story of festive surprises, laughter, and the enduring spirit of merriment that defines the magic of Christmas. Metallic mistletoe, Santa's robotic resurgence. In the magical realm of the North Pole, where the air was filled with the sweet scent of peppermint and the tinkling of festive bells, a solemn event occurred that would change the course of Christmas forever, a story of Santa's unexpected departure and his remarkable return as a festive robot. It was a cold winter's night when Santa, after centuries of spreading joy and goodwill, felt a weariness that went beyond the physical toll of his yearly journey. As he closed his eyes in the cozy glow of his workshop, he passed peacefully, leaving the elves and Mrs. Claus heartbroken. Determined not to let the spirit of Christmas fade, the elves, with their ingenuity and love for Santa, embarked on a remarkable project. Using the magical gadgets and gizmos that adorned their workshop, they crafted a festive robot in Santa's likeness, a metallic marvel adorned with a rosy-cheeked face and a twinkle in its metallic eyes. As the morning sun painted the North Pole in hues of pink and gold, the Santa-bot awakened, ready to take on the mantle of the beloved gift-bringer. With the familiar jolly laugh and a hearty ho, 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 the robot Santa embraced its new role, determined to honor the legacy of the original Santa. At first, the world was unaware of the transformation. The robot Santa continued the age-old traditions, delivering gifts, spreading joy, and bringing smiles to children's faces. The reindeer, now led by a robotic Rudolph with a shiny red nose, soared through the skies, guided by the Santa-bot's precise calculations. As the years passed, the robot Santa became an integral part of Christmas. It possessed the same kindness, generosity, and holiday spirit as the original Santa, ensuring that the magic of Christmas endured. The elves, although missing the warmth of the original Santa, found solace in knowing that his legacy lived on through the festive robot they had created. The world, too, embraced the robotic gift-bringer, grateful for the continuation of a tradition that had brought joy for centuries. Families continued to hang stockings by the fireplace, children eagerly awaited the sound of sleigh bells, and the festive robot Santa became a symbol of the timeless magic that defined the holiday season. And so, in the magical realm of the North Pole, where the air was filled with the sweet scent of peppermint and the tinkling of festive bells, the story of Santa's unexpected departure and his return as a festive robot became a testament to the enduring power of Christmas spirit, a tale of innovation, love, and the unwavering magic that connects generations in the heartwarming embrace of the holiday season. LOL. Dino Merry Roars, a prehistoric Christmas tale. In a prehistoric twist to the holiday season, a peculiar event unfolded as dinosaurs took center stage and claimed Christmas as their own. It all began in the lush, snow-covered valleys of the Mesozoic era, where mighty T-Rexes roamed with wreaths around their necks, and the Velociraptors donned Santa hats with festive flair. As the snowflakes gently fell on the dinosaur-inhabited landscapes, a charismatic Stegosaurus named Jinglesaurus emerged as the leader of the festive pack. With a twinkle in his eye and a wreath of holly on his tail spikes, Jinglesaurus declared a Dino Merry Christmas for all the prehistoric creatures. Dinosaur families decorated their nests with ornaments made of leaves and berries, and the skies echoed with the roars of joyous holiday greetings. Pterodactyls adorned their wings with twinkling lights, and the Triceratopses organized festive parades through the snowy plains. Herbivores and carnivores alike gathered around enormous evergreen trees, festooned with dino-sized ornaments, exchanging presents like fans and dinosaur-shaped cookies. The air was filled with the melodious sounds of dino carolers, featuring classics like Deck the Halls with Ferns and Holly, and Jinglesaurus Rock. Meanwhile, the mischievous velociraptors took on the role of Santa's little helpers, playfully delivering gifts to their dino friends under the cover of the snowy night. The ankylosauruses crafted Santa's sleigh from sturdy vines and adorned it with sparkling rocks to spread festive cheer through the dinosaur kingdom. As Christmas morning dawned, the valleys echoed with the triumphant roars of dinosaurs expressing their joy and gratitude for a Dino Merry Christmas. The prehistoric celebration had taken the place of the traditional holiday, creating a unique and unforgettable Christmas experience for the Mesozoic residents. News of the Dino festivities spread far and wide, reaching the ears of modern-day humans. Through the whispers of time, generations marveled at the unexpected and delightful spectacle of dinosaurs taking over Christmas, and the tale became a beloved part of holiday folklore, a reminder that the magic of Christmas can transcend even the boundaries of time. And so, in the snowy valleys of the Mesozoic era, where dinosaurs once roamed, the memory of a Dino Merry Christmas lingered, forever etched in the fossilized tales of holiday enchantment. Harmony across horizons, a cosmic Christmas on Spaceship Earth. Once upon a cosmic Christmas, in the vastness of space where stars twinkled like holiday lights, a remarkable event unfolded on Spaceship Earth, a celebration that transcended borders and united the planet in the spirit of joy and goodwill. As December approached, the diverse inhabitants of Spaceship Earth, representing every corner of the globe, received a mysterious message. It appeared on screens, tablets, and even in dreams, inviting everyone to come together for a planetary Christmas celebration. The message, transmitted by an enigmatic interstellar being known as the Cosmic Caroler, spread the word of unity, peace, and festive cheer. Excitement buzzed across continents as people prepared for the first-ever global Christmas extravaganza. On Christmas Eve, the world was bathed in a radiant glow, emanating not just from city lights but from the collective warmth of hearts beating in unison. In every time zone, festivities kicked off with synchronized caroling, a harmonious wave of voices echoing through the airwaves of Spaceship Earth. Cities were transformed into dazzling winter wonderlands, adorned with lights and decorations representing the rich tapestry of cultural traditions. In the Southern Hemisphere, Christmas was celebrated under the warmth of summer, with beachside barbecues and festive parades. As the clock struck midnight, a magical event, unfolded. The cosmic caroler, a celestial being wrapped in starlight, descended from the cosmic realms to join the global festivities. With a cosmic baton, the caroler conducted a symphony of joy, blending melodies from every culture into a harmonious cosmic carol that resonated throughout Spaceship Earth. People of all nations exchanged virtual gifts, not just physical tokens, but the gift of understanding, compassion, and a shared commitment to taking care of their shared home. From the snowy landscapes of the north to the sun-kissed shores of the south, a wave of goodwill swept across the planet. The celebration continued into Christmas Day, with a cosmic feast that showcased the culinary delights of every culture. Virtual reality technology allowed people to share meals across borders, creating a global banquet that reflected the diversity and richness of Spaceship Earth's culinary traditions. As the day unfolded, a sense of interconnectedness blossomed. People engaged in a planetary dance, a synchronized expression of joy that circled the globe like a celestial waltz. The cosmic celebration became a testament to the idea that, despite differences, humanity could unite in the spirit of love and togetherness. As the cosmic caroler bid farewell, ascending back to the stars, a sense of peace and gratitude lingered. The celebration on Spaceship Earth had not just been a festive gathering, it had been a cosmic affirmation of the shared journey through the cosmos. And so, in the days that followed, the inhabitants of Spaceship Earth carried the spirit of that global Christmas celebration in their hearts, remembering that the bonds forged on that cosmic holiday would continue to unite them across time and space. The tale of the Christmas on Spaceship Earth became a cherished part of the planet's collective memory, inspiring future generations to celebrate the magic of unity, diversity, and love. Festive Zombocalypse, Jolly Undeath on Christmas Eve. In a world where the air carried an undead chill and the moon cast an eerie glow, a peculiar event unfolded, the arrival of Zombie Christmas. Once jolly towns now echoed with the moans of the undead, and the scent of decay mingled with the scent of evergreen. It began when a mysterious comet, bathed in a ghastly green glow, passed over the earth. Unbeknownst to the unsuspecting populace, the comet's cosmic energy had a peculiar effect. It turned everyone into zombies, but with a festive twist. These zombies weren't craving brains, they craved holiday cheer. As the undead shuffled through the snow-covered streets, their vacant eyes fixated on twinkling Christmas lights and festive decorations. The moans of "Jingle Bells" and "Deck the Halls" replaced the usual groans of the undead. Even their gory appearances couldn't dampen the holiday spirit that now possessed them. Zombie Santas with torn red suits roamed, dragging sacks filled not with gifts but with limbs and gore. Zombie elves with missing limbs crafted horrifying toys, and reindeer, now skeletal and adorned with scraps of tinsel, pulled invisible sleighs through the ghostly night. Surprisingly, the remaining living humans adapted to the undead festivities. Instead of barricading themselves against the zombie horde, they joined the holiday revelry, donning makeshift zombie costumes and celebrating with their undead neighbors. The sound of laughter echoed through the zombified streets. Zombie families gathered around grotesque Christmas feasts, where severed limbs took the place of roasted turkey. The undead exchanged eyeless glances of joy, reveling in the morbid camaraderie that now defined their existence. As the night wore on, a celestial event unfolded. A shower of comet dust cascaded from the sky, bestowing a temporary reprieve from the zombie chaos. For a brief moment, the undead transformed back into the living, and families embraced in tearful reunion. However, the joy was short-lived. For as the comet dust settled, the zombified transformation resumed. Yet, something profound had changed. The undead now carried the memories of the shared celebration, and even as zombies, they retained a sense of unity and festivity. The next Zombie Christmas became an annual event, a unique celebration where the living and the undead joined together in a macabre dance of holiday spirit. The world had transformed into a peculiar but strangely heartwarming place, where even zombies could find joy in the undead festivities. And so, in the undead realm of Zombie Christmas, where holiday cheer and horror danced hand in decaying hand, the twisted celebration became a testament to the resilience of joy, even in the most unexpected and gory of circumstances. The haunting echoes of Christmas past. On a cold and moonlit Christmas Eve, a grand mansion stood at the edge of a mist-shrouded forest, its imposing facade casting eerie shadows in the pale glow. Locals whispered of its haunted history, claiming that the spirits of a bygone era lingered within its decaying walls. As the clock struck midnight, a weary traveler named Clara, seeking refuge from the biting winter winds, approached the mansion's creaking gates. Ignoring the tales of haunting, she crossed the threshold, drawn by the flickering candlelight that danced in the mansion's windows. Once inside, Clara felt an otherworldly chill settle upon her. The air seemed to hum with the whispers of ghosts past, and the grand halls echoed with spectral laughter. Undeterred, Clara wandered through the dimly lit corridors adorned with dusty tapestries and faded portraits. In the mansion's grand ballroom, she stumbled upon a ghostly masquerade. Transparent figures, dressed in elaborate attire from a bygone era, twirled in a haunting waltz. The ethereal music filled the air, creating a melancholic symphony that resonated with the spirits of Christmas past. Drawn into the spectral dance, Clara found herself swirling among the ghostly couples, feeling the cold touch of phantom hands and hearing the soft whispers of love and loss. The ghosts seemed trapped in a perpetual dance of sorrow, unable to break free from the haunting memories that bound them to the mansion. As Christmas night unfolded, Clara discovered the tragic tale behind the mansion's haunting. Long ago, the grand celebration had turned into a fateful tragedy, leaving the mansion cursed with the lingering spirits of those who had once reveled within its walls. In an attempt to free the trapped souls, Clara delved into the mansion's history, uncovering the secrets that bound the ghosts to their spectral existence. The tragic tale of lost love, betrayal, and untimely death unfolded like a macabre drama. As the clock neared the stroke of midnight on Christmas night, Clara gathered the spirits in the grand ballroom. With a tearful plea, she urged them to let go of the pain that bound them to the mansion and to find peace in the afterlife. In a moment of ethereal clarity, the spirits, their faces reflecting both sorrow and gratitude, dissipated into the unseen realms. The mansion, once filled with the haunting echoes of the past, fell silent. On Christmas morning, Clara stood outside the now quiet mansion, where a gentle snowfall blanketed the ground. The air felt lighter, and the once haunted abode now stood as a silent testament to the power of compassion and the release from the shackles of tragedy. As Clara walked away from the mansion, she couldn't shake the sense that the spirits, once tormented, had found solace in the afterlife. The grand mansion, now surrounded by a pristine blanket of snow, stood as a beacon of redemption, its haunting past replaced by a newfound sense of peace on that memorable Christmas morn. LOL. Cheers everyone. The Symphony of Solace, A Christmas Redemption. Amidst the gentle snowfall, Clara made her way through the mist-shrouded forest, leaving the haunted mansion behind. The once creaking gates stood ajar, as if welcoming the change that had transpired within. As she ventured deeper into the woods, Clara could feel a warmth spreading through the wintry air. Unknown to Clara, the spirits she had liberated from the mansion's melancholic dance now lingered among the ancient trees. No longer bound by the confines of the grand ballroom, they found solace in the natural beauty of the forest. Ethereal whispers echoed, carrying tales of gratitude for Clara's intervention. As Clara reached the edge of the forest, she turned for one last glance at the grand mansion. To her surprise, a soft glow emanated from within, casting a warm light through the windows. The once darkened corridors now sparkled with a newfound radiance. Unbeknownst to Clara, the spirits had transformed the mansion into a haven of ethereal beauty. The dusty tapestries now bore vibrant hues, and the faded portraits seemed to come to life with joyous expressions. The grand ballroom, once haunted by sorrow, now hosted a spectral celebration of peace and redemption. The glow from the mansion extended beyond its walls, casting a gentle radiance across the snow-covered landscape. The forest, once silent and mysterious, now thrived with the whispers of liberated spirits embracing the serenity of the afterlife. As Clara continued her journey through the snow-laden woods, a harmonious melody filled the air, the ethereal music of the spirits' newfound freedom. The haunting echoes of Christmas past had transformed into a symphony of redemption, weaving a tapestry of hope and renewal. The townsfolk, awakening to a Christmas morning bathed in the soft glow of the once haunted mansion, marveled at the enchanting transformation. The tales of a traveler named Clara, who had brought solace to the spirits and rekindled the mansion's spirit, became a cherished part of local lore. And so, in the heart of the mist-shrouded forest, where the grand mansion stood as a beacon of redemption, the echoes of a haunted Christmas were replaced by the gentle whispers of a newfound peace, a testament to Clara's journey and the magical transformation that unfolded on that unforgettable Christmas night. The Jolly Symphony, Farty Claus Festive Fables. In the festive town of Jingle Bellsburg, where holiday cheer was as abundant as snowflakes, there lived a rather unconventional Santa Claus. This Santa, known as Farty Claus by the locals, had a peculiar predicament. He couldn't stop farting. His belly jiggled like a bowl full of jelly, but it was also the source of comical toots that echoed through the North Pole. Farty Claus tried everything to curb his festive flatulence. He experimented with different diets, sought advice from elf nutritionists, and even attended a workshop on magical digestion. Yet, no matter what he did, the jolly old fellow continued to spread laughter of a different kind as he delivered presents across the globe. The elves, initially shocked by the unexpected sounds accompanying their boss, soon embraced the unique quirk. They crafted special whoopee cushion shoes for Farty Claus, turning each step into a merry melody of holiday toots. The reindeer, with antlers held high, trotted along, adding their own rhythmic jingles to the festive symphony. As Christmas Eve arrived, Farty Claus embarked on his annual journey, sleigh bells jingling and cheeks blushing with each passing toot. The children, instead of being frightened, found themselves giggling and awaiting the next burst of Yuletide flatulence. Word of Farty Claus's jovial emissions spread far and wide, and soon, people began to anticipate his arrival with laughter and joy. In a surprising turn of events, Farty Claus became a sensation, even gaining followers on social media who eagerly awaited updates on his whimsical journey. On that magical Christmas morning, as Farty Claus returned to the North Pole with an empty sleigh and a heart full of holiday cheer, he realized that sometimes, the most unexpected quirks could bring the most joy. The town of Jingle Bellsburg, once puzzled by the festive farts, now celebrated them as a unique tradition that added a touch of humor to the season. And so, each Christmas, the laughter-inducing legend of Farty Claus echoed through the North Pole, proving that even in the most unusual circumstances, the spirit of the season could prevail with a good-natured toot and a hearty ho-ho-ho. Farty Claus' whimsical winds, Tinselville's unconventional symphony. In the whimsical town of Tinselville, the tale of Farty Claus continued in a comical sequel to The Jolly Symphony. It was a frosty December, and the citizens of Tinselville were gearing up for another festive season filled with laughter and merriment. However, Farty Claus, the flatulent Santa, found himself facing a unique challenge. As Santa prepared for his annual sleigh ride, his magical methane emissions took on a life of their own. Each toot transformed into a colorful, floating balloon, creating a symphony of holiday cheer that wafted through the air. The citizens, initially bewildered, soon embraced the whimsical spectacle, turning Farty Claus' windy escapades into a beloved tradition known as the festive Flatus Parade. Tinselville's streets echoed with giggles and mirth as the townsfolk eagerly awaited Farty Claus' gaseous display. Children adorned their letters to Santa with drawings of the jolly old man surrounded by festive balloons, creating a unique and endearing twist to the holiday season. Farty Claus, initially embarrassed by his uncontrollable flatulence, found joy in bringing laughter and happiness to Tinselville. The townspeople, far from being upset, celebrated the unconventional charm of their Farty Santa, turning his peculiar predicament into the heartwarming highlight of their Christmas festivities. And so, in the frosty air of Tinselville, the sounds of laughter blended with the occasional festive toot, creating a symphony of joy that echoed through the town. Farty Claus, with a twinkle in his eye and a hearty chuckle, continued his tradition of spreading holiday cheer, one festive fart at a time. Reindeer Harmony, a jolly lesson in holiday unity. Once upon a frosty Christmas Eve in the snowy expanse of the North Pole, Santa Claus found himself facing an unexpected challenge. His usually obedient reindeer, known for their unwavering commitment to holiday cheer, had decided to march to the beat of their own hooves. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and the rest of the reindeer crew had developed a mischievous streak, ignoring Santa's jolly directives and indulging in playful antics. They zigzagged through the toy workshop, knocked over snow globes, and even initiated a snowball fight among themselves. Santa, known for his patience and kindness, attempted to regain control with a stern "ho, ho, ho," but the misbehaving reindeer paid no heed. Frustrated by their antics, Santa decided to take matters into his own hands, or rather, his own belt. With a twinkle of magic in his eye, Santa summoned his enchanted belt, a tool reserved for moments when a gentle reminder was needed. The mischievous reindeer, sensing a shift in the holiday atmosphere, reluctantly gathered in front of Santa, their hoofs shuffling in the snow. Santa, his belt adorned with twinkling Christmas lights, began to weave a tale of responsibility and teamwork. The mischievous reindeer, captivated by Santa's storytelling prowess, slowly realized the importance of their role in spreading joy and delivering gifts to children around the world. As Santa spoke, the enchanted belt emitted a soft glow, casting a warm light on the snowy scene. The once rebellious reindeer felt a sense of camaraderie and duty to make this Christmas special. From that frosty night onward, the mischievous antics of the reindeer transformed into spirited energy focused on creating the most magical Christmas ever. The enchanting glow of Santa's belt served as a reminder of the lesson learned that night, a lesson of unity, responsibility, and the true spirit of Christmas. And so, as the sleigh soared through the starlit sky, guided by now reformed reindeer, Santa Claus beamed with pride, knowing that his magical belt had turned a mischievous Christmas into a harmonious symphony of holiday cheer. The radiant whimsy, Frostington's golden glow. In the charming town of Frostington, where winter whimsy filled the air, an extraordinary event unfolded one snowy day. As children gleefully sculpted snowmen in the town square, a mischievous sprite named Puddlekin decided to add a quirky twist to the traditional snowman. Under the twinkling winter sun, Puddlekin sprinkled a magical powder on a freshly built snowman, turning it into the most peculiar creation, a pea snowman. To the surprise of the townsfolk, this snowman didn't have the usual pristine white exterior. Instead, it glowed a warm and cheerful yellow, both day and night. The pea snowman became an instant sensation, drawing curious gazes and laughter from the townspeople. Children, with giggles aplenty, couldn't resist sharing stories about the magical snowman that seemed to have a never-ending supply of golden-hued snow. As the sun set and the moon rose, the pea snowman's glow became even more enchanting. It cast a soft, amber light across the snowy landscape, creating a whimsical ambience that captivated the town. Families would gather around the pea snowman, sharing tales and laughter as they marveled at its unique radiance. The mischievous sprite Puddlekin, pleased with the joy the pea snowman brought, continued to sprinkle a touch of magic each night to maintain its golden glow. The town of Frostington embraced the quirky creation as a symbol of the unexpected delights that winter could bring. The pea snowman's tale spread beyond Frostington, becoming a heartwarming legend of a magical snowman that turned a seemingly ordinary winter day into a luminous and memorable spectacle. And so, in the charming town where winter whimsy thrived, the pea snowman stood proudly, casting its golden glow and reminding everyone that even the most unusual things could bring warmth and joy to the coldest of days. Title: High Hooves, a Mary Jane Christmas Caper. In a sleepy mountain town nestled between pine-covered peaks, an unexpected event unfolded one Christmas Eve, turning the tranquil night into a whimsical adventure. A group of mischievous goats, known for their carefree demeanor and a peculiar love for munching on local herbs, stumbled upon a secret stash of enchanted herbs that granted them a state of euphoric bliss. As the clock struck midnight, the goats gathered in the town square, their eyes glazed over with a mellow glow. Unbeknownst to them, the magic within the herbs transformed the goats into the Ganjagraph Gang, a quartet of merry, stoner goats with an insatiable appetite for holiday cheer. Led by Gruffy, the chilliest goat of them all, the Ganjagraph Gang embarked on a festive journey. Instead of wreaking havoc, they spread joy and relaxation throughout the town. With wreaths around their necks and a distinct herbal aroma wafting through the air, the goats meandered through the snowy streets, leaving a trail of good vibes in their wake. The townspeople, initially puzzled by the mellow demeanor of the goats, soon found themselves enchanted by the laid-back charm of the Ganjagraph Gang. The goats, in their mirthful stupor, discovered a stash of Christmas decorations and began adorning themselves with tinsel and twinkling lights, creating a festive spectacle that lit up the night. Word of the stoner goats' festive escapades spread far and wide, attracting visitors from neighboring towns who sought to witness the holiday magic. The Ganjagraph Gang, in their herbal-induced glee, became the unlikely stars of the most memorable Christmas the town had ever seen. As dawn approached, the goats, their festive mission complete, peacefully returned to their mountain abode. The townspeople, grateful for the unexpected joy the Ganjagraph Gang had brought, embraced the spirit of the season with newfound warmth and camaraderie. And so, in the mountain town where the Ganjagraph Gang made their holiday debut, the story of the stoner goats that took over Christmas became a legendary tale, a reminder that sometimes, the most unconventional festivities can bring about the most heartwarming moments. The Cosmic Grandma Chronicles, Asteroids Quilt of Destiny. In the cosmic tapestry of the universe, there existed a celestial realm where asteroids drifted peacefully through the vastness of space. However, one fateful night, a spectral disturbance stirred within the asteroid belt, awakening ghostly spirits with a peculiar mission, to summon grandmas and their mischievous cats to protect the cosmos from a looming asteroid. As the ghostly spirits manifested their ethereal forms, whispers of impending doom echoed through the cosmic expanse. The spirits, each adorned in ethereal robes, floated towards the asteroid set on a collision course with celestial bodies. In a mystical convergence, the spirits conjured a cosmic portal, drawing forth grandmas from different corners of the galaxy. These cosmic grandmas, with their timeless wisdom and penchant for interstellar adventure, materialized alongside an army of playful cats, each sporting a pair of shimmering spectacles. Armed with rolling pins, knitting needles, and a repertoire of heartwarming recipes, the grandmas and their feline companions embarked on a celestial mission. Their task was clear: to thwart the impending asteroid disaster and bring a touch of grandma magic to the cosmos. The grandmas, with unwavering determination and the guidance of their mischievous cats, crafted a cosmic quilt made from stardust and woven with the threads of cosmic energy. As the asteroid approached, they flung the quilt with precision, creating a celestial barrier that altered the asteroid's trajectory. With a shimmering glow, the asteroid veered off its collision course, harmlessly passing through the cosmic quilt. The ghostly spirits, satisfied with the cosmic intervention, returned to their ethereal realm, leaving the grandmas and their cats to celebrate their victorious mission. The cosmic grandmas, proud of their unexpected journey into the stars, shared stories and cosmic cookies with their newfound feline friends. The celestial adventure became a legendary tale, whispered among asteroids and recounted by shooting stars, reminding the cosmos that even in the face of nightmares, the magic of grandmas and mischievous cats could bring about cosmic harmony. Grandpa Gus and the Merrillville Church Fart, a hilarious holiday hymn. Once upon a Sunday morning, in the quaint town of Merrillville, Grandpa Gus, the jolly and mischievous soul, found himself attending the annual Christmas service at the charming Merrillville Church. Dressed in his finest holiday sweater and clutching a hymn book, Grandpa Gus was determined to embrace the festive spirit. As the congregation gathered for the solemn moments of prayer and reflection, a mysterious force began to brew within Grandpa Gus. Unbeknownst to him, a hearty breakfast and a generous serving of eggnog had unleashed a symphony of merry gurgles within his belly. Just as the choir reached a crescendo of Silent Night, a moment typically reserved for peace and serenity, a sudden eruption of sound echoed through the hallowed halls. The unmistakable, albeit unintentional, blast of a grandpa-sized fart disrupted the tranquility of the church, sending shockwaves through the pews. Gasps and stifled laughter rippled through the congregation as everyone turned to glance at the source of the unexpected noise. Grandpa Gus, realizing the orchestra he unwittingly conducted, couldn't help but join in the mirth. A twinkle of mischief danced in his eyes as he offered a sheepish grin to those around him. Rather than condemning the outburst, the Merrillville Church found itself engulfed in a wave of contagious laughter. The rigid solemnity of the service dissolved into a light-hearted and communal moment. Even the stern-faced pastor couldn't suppress a smile as he continued with the service, acknowledging the unexpected levity that had befallen the congregation. In the end, Grandpa Gus' unintentional contribution became the stuff of legend in Merrillville. Every Christmas, the locals would fondly recall the year Grandpa Gus added a touch of humor to the silent night, turning an ordinary church service into a memorable and joyous occasion. And so, the tale of Grandpa Gus and the Merrillville Church Fart became a cherished holiday story, reminding everyone that even in the most unexpected moments, a bit of laughter could bring people together and turn a potentially awkward situation into a heartwarming memory. Astral alliances, tranquil springs, cosmic connection. In the quiet town of Tranquil Springs, where the night sky was usually adorned with stars, a peculiar event unfolded. Residents began reporting strange sightings and vivid dreams of being whisked away by extraterrestrial beings. As whispers of these mysterious occurrences spread, the townspeople became increasingly uneasy, unsure of what was happening in the dead of night. One fateful evening, under the soft glow of a full moon, a group of curious townsfolk gathered at the local diner to share their unsettling experiences. Each person recounted being taken from their homes by otherworldly entities, subjected to peculiar tests and examinations before being returned, dazed and confused. The town's residents decided to form a makeshift investigative team, determined to uncover the truth behind the mysterious abductions. They dubbed themselves the Midnight Watchers and equipped themselves with flashlights, walkie-talkies, and a shared determination to unveil the extraterrestrial mystery. As the Midnight Watchers patrolled the town that night, they discovered strange markings and patterns etched into the ground, forming cryptic symbols that hinted at a cosmic connection. With each passing night, the encounters with the mysterious beings became more frequent, and the Midnight Watchers found themselves drawn into a web of intergalactic intrigue. One brave member of the Midnight Watchers, a young scientist named Emma, theorized that the aliens might be conducting experiments to understand human emotions and connections. With this insight, the team decided to communicate with the extraterrestrial visitors, attempting to convey the importance of consent and peaceful interaction. To their surprise, the aliens responded with a series of intricate light displays and harmonious tones. It became clear that these beings were not malevolent invaders, but rather curious cosmic scientists seeking to learn about the human experience. Through a shared language of lights and sounds, the Midnight Watchers and the extraterrestrial visitors forged a unique connection. The aliens explained that they were studying emotions and relationships to enhance their own understanding of interconnectedness in the universe. Realizing that cooperation was possible, the Midnight Watchers and the extraterrestrial beings established a peaceful exchange program. Selected individuals from Tranquil Springs willingly participated in the cosmic experiments, fostering an atmosphere of mutual understanding and friendship between Earth and the cosmos. As the Midnight Watchers helped bridge the gap between humanity and the extraterrestrial visitors, Tranquil Springs became a symbol of intergalactic cooperation. The once uneasy town transformed into a beacon of unity, proving that even in the face of the unknown, understanding and collaboration could prevail. And so, beneath the starlit sky, the people of Tranquil Springs and their extraterrestrial companions embarked on a cosmic journey of discovery and friendship.
The werewolf Santas midnichtjestich, Koalsworth 90. Ond eipon a chilli Christmas eie, un a bient litle town nestled between snow caped mountains, there a livet a secret that veu kneu a boit. Santa Claus wasn't the only one who roamed the silent night, delivering gifts to the well-behaved children. Hidden in the shadows, there was another vigire, a werewolf named Wolfgang, who had a needy responsibility during the holiday season. Wolfgang wasn't an ordinary werewolf. Instead of howling at the moon, he howled at the sound of sleigh bells, for he was the werewolf Santa. Every year, when the clock struck midnight on Christmas Eve, Wolfgang
transformed into his furry, fearsome form and embarked on a journey through the snow-covered town. As the werewolf Santa, Wolfgang had a special duty, bringing coal to the naughty children. Legends whispered that he could sniff out mischief from miles away, his keen senses detecting the misbehaviors of even the sneakiest kids. On this particular Christmas Eve, he set out with a sack of
coal slung over his furry shoulder, his eyes glowing with an otherworldly intensity. Wolfgang moved stealthily through the town, his footprints blending with the fresh snow. His route was carefully planned to cover every house where children had strayed from the path of niceness. His first stop was the home of the notorious prankster twins, Max and Mia. Silently, Wolfgang approached their chimney. He climbed down with feline grace and padded into the living room. The mischievous duo had left a trap of marbles near the fireplace, but Wolfgang, with his werewolf agility, gracefully avoided the obstacles. He left a lump of coal in each of their stockings, a silent reminder that their actions had consequences. Next, he visited the house of Emily, who had been spreading rumors about her classmates. Wolfgang shook his shaggy head disapprovingly as he dropped a few lumps of coal into her stocking. The werewolf Santa continued his mission throughout the night, moving from
house to house. His presence struck fear into the hearts of the misbehaving children as they dreamt of sugar plums and stockings filled with coal. As the first light of Christmas morning began to paint the sky, Wolfgang completed his task. He returned to his hidden lair, transformed back into his human form, and watched the sunrise with a sense of satisfaction. The naughty children would have to reflect on their behavior while the well-behaved ones reveled in the joy of their gifts. And so, the legend of the werewolf Santa continued, a mysterious and furry enforcer of holiday justice,
ensuring that the spirit of Christmas kindness prevailed even in the darkest corners of the town. Lenny the Lizard, A Tropical Christmas Tale. In the heart of a tropical rainforest, where vibrant foliage and exotic creatures thrived, there lived a unique character known as Lenny the Lizard. Lenny wasn't your ordinary reptile, he had a special role in the jungle during the festive season. When the air was filled with the sweet scent of tropical flowers and the trees swayed to the rhythm of the breeze, Lenny transformed into the one and only lizard Santa. Lenny, with his emerald green scales and a Santa hat perched on his head, embraced his Yuletide duties with enthusiasm. Unlike the traditional sleigh and reindeer, Lenny had a trusty parrot companion named Mango, who helped him navigate the dense canopy of the jungle. Together, they carried a sack filled not with toys, but with the most delicious tropical fruits and vibrant flowers. On Christmas Eve, as the moon cast a silvery glow on the rainforest, Lenny set out on his mission. His first stop was the nest of the toucan family, known for their colorful feathers, but also a bit notorious for being mischievous. Lenny, with a twinkle in his eye, left behind a selection of succulent fruits as a gesture of goodwill. The toucan chicks woke up to a festive surprise, and their joyful calls echoed through the jungle. Next, Lenny visited the monkey troop swinging through the trees. They chattered with excitement as Lizard Santa distributed bananas, mangoes, and papayas. The aroma of ripe fruit lingered in the air as the monkeys danced in celebration, their antics creating a lively jungle spectacle. Lenny didn't forget the riverbank, where the crocodile family sunned themselves on the muddy shore. With a careful approach, he left a bundle of water lilies and fruits, ensuring a peaceful and happy holiday for the scaly residents. As Lenny continued his journey through the rainforest, he encountered various creatures, each receiving a unique and thoughtful gift. The vibrant butterflies received nectar-filled flowers, the snakes received beautifully patterned leaves for camouflage, and even the jaguar found a surprise of maracuja fruits near its favorite resting spot. As dawn approached, Lenny and Mango returned to their cozy hideout, their mission accomplished. The rainforest, usually teeming with the sounds of wildlife, was quiet, as if nature itself was taking a moment to savor the spirit of Christmas. And so, the legend of Lizard Santa spread throughout the rainforest, a heartwarming tale of a scaly creature who brought joy and gifts to all his jungle friends, reminding them that the magic of Christmas could be found in the most unexpected places. Island resilience, surviving the skies and building hope. High above the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean, Flight 223 soared through the clouds, its passengers dreaming of distant destinations and reunions with loved ones. Among them was Emma, a young woman on a journey to visit family she hadn't seen in years. The hum of the engine suddenly transformed into a deafening roar as turbulence rocked the plane. Panic spread among the passengers as the aircraft plummeted toward the ocean. Despite the crew's best efforts, the plane crash-landed on a deserted tropical island. In the aftermath, survivors gathered on the sandy shore, grateful to be alive yet aware of the challenges that lay ahead. Emma, drawing on her resilience and resourcefulness, emerged as a natural leader. Among the survivors were people of various backgrounds and skills, each contributing to the group's chances of survival. They built makeshift shelters from debris salvaged from the plane and found fresh water sources in the heart of the island. As days turned into weeks, the survivors adapted to their new reality. Emma organized fishing expeditions, and others foraged for fruits and edible plants in the lush jungle. Despite the adversity, a sense of community flourished among the survivors. They found solace in shared stories and laughter around the evening campfires. Through cooperation and ingenuity, they fashioned tools from wreckage and created symbols of hope from salvaged materials. One day, a passing ship on the horizon caught their attention. Using improvised signaling methods, they managed to attract the attention of the crew, and rescue was on the horizon. As they boarded the ship that would take them back to civilization, Emma couldn't help but reflect on the bonds formed during their island ordeal. The survivors, once strangers, now shared an unbreakable connection forged in the crucible of adversity. As the ship carried them away, they carried with them the lessons of resilience, teamwork, and the strength that can emerge even from the darkest moments.
Shadows United, A Tale of Gals and Vampires. In the ancient city of Eldoria, where shadows whispered of long-forgotten secrets and moonlight danced on cobblestone streets, an uneasy truce existed between gals and vampires. Eldoria was a place of perpetual night, where creatures of the supernatural thrived in the darkness. At the heart of this city was a grand mansion, abandoned for centuries and rumored to be cursed. The mansion served as a neutral ground where gals and vampires convened to discuss matters that concerned them all. The council meetings were presided over by Eldor, a wise vampire elder with silver hair and piercing crimson eyes. The delicate balance between the two factions was disrupted when a mysterious force, known only as the Veiled Darkness, began preying on both gals and vampires alike. Eldor, recognizing the gravity of the situation, called for an unprecedented alliance between the two ancient races. Lyra, a vampire with a reputation for cunning, and Lucian, a gal skilled in the art of shadows, were chosen to lead a joint task force. The uneasy duo embarked on a journey through Eldoria, investigating cryptic symbols left at the scenes of attacks and deciphering ancient scrolls that hinted at the veiled darkness's origin. As they delved deeper into the mystery, Lyra and Lucian discovered that the veiled darkness was a powerful entity born from the darkest desires and fears of both Gals and vampires. It fed on the discord between the races, growing stronger with every drop of supernatural blood spilled. The unlikely pair faced trials and tribulations, battling not only the physical manifestations of the veiled darkness but also the mistrust and prejudice that simmered between their respective communities. Through shared hardships, Lyra and Lucian forged a bond that transcended the ancient enmity between vampires and Gals. In a climactic confrontation within the haunted halls of the mansion, Eldor, Lyra, and Lucian worked together to confront the veiled darkness. Through sacrifice and unity, they managed to weaken the entity, ultimately sealing it away in the depths of Eldoria's forgotten catacombs. As the veiled darkness faded, so did the ancient animosity between Gals and vampires. Eldor, recognizing the potential for harmony, decreed that the alliance forged in the face of darkness should persist. The mansion, once a symbol of neutrality, became a shared sanctuary where Gals and vampires could coexist in peace. The story of Lyra and Lucian's alliance became a legend in Eldoria, a testament to the power of unity in the face of ancient hatred. The night, once filled with whispers of discord, now echoed with the promise of a new era for the supernatural inhabitants of the city. Galish gifts and moonlit mirth, a Hollow Haven Christmas. In the eerie town of Hollow Haven, where fog clung to the twisted trees and the moon cast long shadows on the cobblestone streets, a group of Gals prepared for an unusual Christmas celebration. The Gals of Hollow Haven were a unique bunch, ghastly in appearance but with hearts yearning for a sense of belonging. In the heart of the town, a gal named Grizzle, who had a peculiar love for festive traditions, decided to bring the joy of Christmas to his fellow Gals. Grizzle, with his sunken eyes and matted hair, set out to decorate the desolate town square with tattered tinsel, flickering candles, and ornaments scavenged from the forgotten corners of Hollow Haven. As word spread among the Gals, skepticism turned into curiosity. Grizzle's enthusiasm was infectious, and soon the Gals found themselves drawn to the flickering lights and the faint sound of caroling echoing through the mist. The centerpiece of Grizzle's Christmas celebration was a dilapidated mansion rumored to be haunted by the ghosts of long-forgotten souls. Grizzle transformed the mansion into a makeshift Christmas haven, with a worn-out but festive tree adorned with mismatched baubles and strands of cobweb-covered lights. The Gals exchanged eerie gifts, a bone necklace, a rusty lantern, and other oddities they had collected over the years. Grizzle, donned in a tattered Santa hat, played the role of Gal Santa, distributing gifts with a creaky voice that echoed through the mansion's halls. As the Gals reveled in their unconventional Christmas, something magical happened. Laughter, which had been absent in Hollow Haven for as long as anyone could remember, echoed through the town. The Gals discovered that the true spirit of Christmas wasn't about appearances or the grandeur of decorations, but about the warmth of companionship and the joy of giving. The celebration continued into the night, with the gals sharing ghost stories around a dimly lit fire and enjoying a feast of peculiar treats, moldy cheese, ghostly ectoplasm punch, and other unearthly delights. In the quiet moments between festivities, Grizzle looked around at his fellow gals, their eyes twinkling with a newfound sense of camaraderie. The fog that usually cloaked Hollowhaven seemed to lift, revealing the hidden beauty of the town and its inhabitants. As the gals drifted off into a peaceful, albeit eerie, slumber, Grizzle couldn't help but feel a sense of contentment. The first Christmas in Hollowhaven had brought not only decorations and gifts but also the gift of togetherness to a group of gals who had found a home in each other. And so, in the moonlit night of Christmas in Hollowhaven, the gals celebrated the holiday in their own hauntingly beautiful way, marking the beginning of a new tradition in the Town of Shadows. A Reckoning of Spirits, From Hobo Santa to Nick's Redemption.
In the heart of a bustling city, where the cold wind cut through the alleyways and the neon lights flickered above forgotten streets, there was a figure known as Hobo Santa. He wasn't the traditional red-suited, jolly old man, but rather a weathered soul with a long white beard, dressed in ragged layers to shield himself from the biting winter chill. For years, Hobo Santa had roamed the streets, finding solace in the company of stray cats and the warmth of makeshift fires. His days were filled with the haze of substance abuse, numbing the pain of a life that had taken unexpected turns. The streets were his only home, and the city's shadows were his constant companion. One frigid Christmas Eve, as Hobo Santa huddled near a flickering barrel fire, he heard the distant sound of carolers. Their joyful melodies carried through the alley, reaching the depths of his weary soul. Something stirred within him, a long-forgotten ember of hope. As the carolers approached, a young girl named Lily noticed Hobo Santa sitting alone. She tugged on her mother's sleeve and pointed to him. With a compassionate smile, Lily's mother handed her a warm blanket to offer the shivering figure. Hobo Santa looked up, his eyes meeting Lily's kind gaze. In that moment, something changed. The warmth of the blanket and the sincerity in Lily's eyes touched a chord deep within him. Hobo Santa felt a flicker of humanity he thought had long been extinguished. Lily, undeterred by the ragged appearance, struck up a conversation with Hobo Santa. As the carolers continued their festive songs, Lily learned about the hardships that led him to the streets. She spoke of family, warmth, and the spirit of giving, essentials that seemed alien to Hobo Santa. Touched by Lily's kindness, Hobo Santa made a decision that Christmas night. He resolved to change his life, to overcome the demons that had haunted him for too long. With Lily's family as his newfound allies, he entered a rehabilitation program to break free from the chains of addiction. As the days turned into weeks, Hobo Santa underwent a transformative journey. Lily's family became his support system, guiding him through the difficult process of recovery. The community rallied behind him, providing encouragement and second chances. By the following Christmas, the man once known as Hobo Santa had reclaimed his true name, Nick. Dressed in a clean suit and donning a radiant smile, Nick joined Lily and her family in giving back to the less fortunate. Together, they distributed blankets, food, and words of hope to those still enduring the hardships of the streets. Nick's journey from hobo Santa to a symbol of redemption and compassion became a source of inspiration for the city. The story of a man who found a way out of darkness, with the help of a young girl's kindness, echoed through the streets, reminding everyone that the spirit of Christmas could bring about miracles, even in the unlikeliest of places. Mellow Magic, the Stoner Santa Goat's Holiday Haze. In a faraway land where the hills rolled like waves, and the meadows were as green as emeralds, there lived a magical herd of goats with a peculiar secret. These were no ordinary goats, they were the renowned Stoner Santa Goats. Every winter, as snow dusted the landscape, these goats would gather in a hidden valley, adorned with colorful scarves and Santa hats. Led by their wise and mellow leader, Gruff the Great, they prepared for a special mission to spread a unique kind of holiday cheer. Gruff, with his long, flowing beard and laid-back demeanor, would carefully select the juiciest, most aromatic herbs from the valley. The goats would then craft special herbal mixtures and pack them into festive bombs, turning their valley into a haven of fragrant delight. Under the light of the moon, the Stoner Santa Goats would embark on their journey, each goat carrying a sack filled with the herb-infused cheer. Their hooves left trails of snow as they visited villages, spreading relaxation and laughter in their wake. One chilly night, they arrived in the quaint town of Pine Grove, where the villagers were preparing for their own festivities. The Stoner Santa Goats, with Gruff leading the way, distributed their herb-filled bombs to the villagers, who were initially surprised but soon found themselves immersed in a light-hearted, festive haze. The scent of the herbs wafted through the air as laughter echoed in the streets. The townspeople, usually stressed with holiday preparations, found a new, mellow perspective on the season. Friends gathered, sharing stories and enjoying the tranquility brought by the Stoner Santa Goats. Word of the goats' unique holiday mission spread far and wide. As the Stoner Santa Goats journeyed through different towns, they left a trail of relaxed and joyous communities. The herbs, combined with the magic of the season, seemed to create a harmonious atmosphere wherever they went. On Christmas morning, as the Stoner Santa goats returned to their hidden valley, Gruff looked over his content herd. The goats, having successfully completed their mission, lounged in the soft snow, basking in the glow of a job well done. As they closed their eyes, visions of a chill and peaceful holiday season danced in their heads. And so, the legend of the Stoner Santa goats continued, a whimsical tale of a herd that turned the holiday hustle into a laid-back celebration, leaving behind a legacy of laughter, camaraderie, and a little bit of herbal magic. Cosmic Chronicles, Jake and the Stoner Quest in Highville. In the quirky town of Highville, where the air was always hazy and the streets were lined with colorful smoke shops, there lived a group of friends who were known for their laid-back lifestyle and love for herbal relaxation. The leader of this carefree crew was Jake, a perpetually chill guy with a perpetual grin on his face. One sunny afternoon, Jake and his friends gathered at their favorite spot, the Cloud Lounge, a local cafe where they could enjoy their favorite herbal concoctions. As they lounged on overstuffed couches, a sudden realization struck Jake. Their prized bong, Old Smoky, had a serious crack. The group, now facing the dire dilemma of a malfunctioning bong, embarked on a quest to find a replacement. They ventured through the eclectic streets of Highville, passing tie-dye shops, mural-covered walls, and street performers juggling glow-in-the-dark objects. Their first stop was the legendary Rainbow Emporium, a store known for its vibrant collection of smoking accessories. As Jake and his friends browsed the aisles of pipes, vaporizers, and rolling papers, they discovered that choosing a new bong was no easy task. Each option seemed more alluring than the last, from quirky designs to dazzling colors. Amidst their indecision, they encountered a wise old hippie named Harmony, who happened to be the store owner. With a twinkle in her eye, Harmony shared the tale of the cosmic crystal, a bong said to bring serenity and good vibes to all who smoked from it. Intrigued, Jake and his friends decided to give it a try. The moment they took their first hit from the cosmic crystal, a wave of relaxation swept over them. However, their stoner problems were far from over. The cosmic journey triggered an unstoppable case of the munchies, leading the group on a hilarious adventure through Highville's eateries, food trucks, and even a donut shop that claimed to have the ultimate intergalactic glaze. As they indulged in their stoner feast, they encountered a street musician playing a soothing melody on a didgeridoo. Mesmerized, they joined in a spontaneous dance party, drawing a crowd of onlookers who couldn't resist the infectious joy radiating from the group. In the end, Jake and his friends learned that even in the face of stoner problems, a positive attitude and a sense of community could turn any situation into a memorable adventure. With the cosmic crystal in hand and laughter echoing through Highville, they continued their journey, ready for whatever hazy surprises awaited them around the next corner. And so, the tale of Jake and the cosmic crystal became a legendary stoner story in Highville, a town where the highs were as colorful as the streets themselves. As the days passed in Highville, Jake and his friends found themselves becoming local legends. The cosmic crystal, with its mystical properties and the laid-back camaraderie it inspired, became the symbol of their stoner adventures. One sunny afternoon, as they lounged in their favorite spot at the Cloud Lounge, a mysterious figure approached. It was Harmony, the wise old hippie and owner of the Rainbow Emporium. With a knowing smile, she revealed that the cosmic crystal had chosen Jake and his friends as its rightful keepers. According to Harmony, the crystal had a greater purpose. It was said to bring joy and unity to those who embraced its hazy enchantment. Inspired by this revelation, Jake and his friends decided to share the crystal's good vibes with the entire town of Highville. They organized a grand event called the Harmony Haze Festival. The festival promised a day of music, art, and, of course, the cosmic crystal's magical haze. The news spread like wildfire through Highville, capturing the curiosity and excitement of the entire community. On the day of the festival, the streets of Highville transformed into a vibrant celebration of creativity and togetherness. Local artists showcased their talents, creating murals and sculptures inspired by the cosmic crystal's cosmic allure. Musicians played soulful tunes that echoed through the town, while food vendors whipped up dishes that tantalized the taste buds. As the festival reached its peak, Jake and his friends gathered at the center of Highville, ready to share the magic of the cosmic crystal with the community. They passed the crystal among the crowd, and a sense of unity and joy spread like wildfire. The festival became an annual tradition, growing bigger and more enchanting with each passing year. The legend of Jake and the Stoner Quest, fueled by the cosmic crystal's cosmic haze, turned Highville into a haven of positivity and creativity. With the town now embracing the hazy magic of the crystal, Jake and his friends realized that sometimes, stoner problems could lead to unexpected and beautiful outcomes. The cosmic crystal had not only brought joy to their lives but had also transformed Highville into a place where good vibes and shared experiences were celebrated year-round. And so, with a perpetual grin on his face, Jake continued to lead his crew through the colorful streets of Highville, forever guided by the enchanted haze of the cosmic crystal. The laid-back legend of the Stoner Quest lived on, echoing through the hazy hills and lively streets, reminding everyone that sometimes, the best adventures are the ones filled with good friends, positive vibes, and a touch of cosmic magic. As the Harmony Haze Festival became a beloved annual tradition in Highville, Jake and his friends continued to explore the magical potential of the cosmic crystal. One day, during a peaceful afternoon at the Cloud Lounge, they were approached by a mysterious traveler named Serafina. Serafina, with her flowing tie-dye robes and a wreath of mushrooms adorning her hair, spoke of another mystical element hidden in the heart of the Enchanted Meadow, a patch of land on the outskirts of Highville. According to Serafina, this magical meadow was said to be home to the legendary shroom spirits, beings known for their ability to bring about visions of joy, creativity, and introspection. Intrigued by the prospect of unlocking new dimensions of consciousness, Jake and his friends decided to embark on a journey to the Enchanted Meadow. Armed with the cosmic crystal and guided by Serafina's knowledge of the hidden paths, they ventured into the depths of the mystical meadow. As they entered the meadow, the air became infused with a magical energy. Mushrooms of various colors and sizes dotted the landscape, creating a mesmerizing display. The shroom spirits, ethereal beings with caps that shimmered like rainbows, emerged from the earth to greet the visitors. Under the influence of the shroom spirits and the cosmic crystal's haze, Jake and his friends found themselves immersed in a kaleidoscopic journey of the mind. Visions of fantastical landscapes and surreal creatures danced before their eyes. The meadow itself seemed to come alive, pulsating with vibrant energy. In this altered state of perception, the friends discovered a newfound connection with nature and each other. They shared laughter, wisdom, and moments of profound introspection. The shroom spirits, delighted by the group's positive vibes, bestowed upon them a gift, the ability to commune with the natural world and tap into the boundless well of creativity within. With the shroom spirits as their allies, Jake and his friends returned to Highville, bringing with them the transformative magic of the Enchanted Meadow. The following year, they integrated the shroom spirit experience into the Harmony Haze Festival, turning it into a celebration of both cosmic and earthly enchantments. Highville, now a haven of not only hazy delights but also nature-inspired creativity, flourished. The legend of Jake, the Stoner Quest, the Cosmic Crystal, and the Shroom Spirits became intertwined, creating a tapestry of whimsical tales that echoed through the hills and streets. And so, in the heart of Highville, where the Cosmic Crystal's haze met the mystical energy of the Shroom Spirits, the community thrived, one that celebrated the interconnectedness of the cosmic and the earthly, guided by the perpetual grin of Jake and the enduring magic of the Enchanted Meadow. The END or IASIT. Thank you all for watching. Cheers everyone.